Commissioner's going to meet us at the plane on time, Mrs. McMillan?
Don't worry, Mildred. He'll be there.
Well, Sergeant, you can still change your mind and take your vacation with us.
Scotland's special to the Commissioner, Mrs. McMillan, but the beach is better at Acapulco.
If you like one beautiful day after another.
This is Commissioner McMillan. Police Unit Y33, heading west of Kane in pursuit of Levinson in a tan sedan. License number 907, Oscar Lima Kilo.
This is Police Unit Y29, responding as backup pursuit.
Hope he's careful.
He better be. He has the tickets.
I have to be at the airport in 15 minutes.
This is just beautiful country.
Yeah, it sure is. I spent every summer here when I was a kid.
You know, I've never met a Laird. What do I call your uncle? Laird McMillan?
I'm sure he'll want you to call him Uncle Mike.
Listen, we've been driving around this lake for an hour.
Lock.
All right, Lock.
Small but rugged. Half a mile across, 100 around, they say.
What are they looking for?
Oh, the Lochmoran monster.
Monster?
Mm-hmm. He's seen mostly in the gloaming. That means twilight. By people who spend an hour or two in the pub.
Yeah, that means bar. That's right, Well, I wouldn't mind drinking for a good cause. Wonder if the scotch is any good here.
Ah, here we are.
Mac, look at that tower. There ought to be a princess locked up in there.
It's a watchtower. Uncle Michael's probably up there right now, doing his accounts. Uncle Michael! Uncle Michael!
McMillan! Uncle Michael! Oh, he's inside. You
to be Stuart, his nephew. He's expecting your rival.
Is there a key?
There's no key. It's bolted inside.
I remember a window.
An arch is slit only 4 inches wide.
And 60 feet up. We'd best break down the door. Excuse me, sir. That does it.
Old man, why did you do that?
Uncle Michael.
Why?
I don't understand.
Why?
He asked me to meet him here.
Oh.
I'm his solicitor, his attorney. 3:15, he said.
Why?
Now, why would he make an appointment if he was planning to do it?
Why?
I'll get the doors in. There was a man. I suppose I've been saying that for the last hour. I share your sorrow.
Desmond! Desmond! We just heard about it.
Mr. McMillan, this is
Jimmy.
Mac,
Sorry.
it's been a long time.
Certainly has.
This is my fiancée, Nell Barry. Is it true? Did he kill himself?
He was found alone with a gun in the tower room. The bullet matches the gun, and the powder burns are what they seem. In any case, you'll be free now, Jamie, to sell the castle.
If he sells?
Oh, he'll sell, lassie. Your fiancé looks like a McMillan, and the law makes him the new laird. But he has not a Scotsman's taste for the hard work.
Desmond, that was quite uncalled for.
He's right, though, you know, Nell. If I were English, I would be known as a wealthy eccentric. But we Scots, we don't have wealthy eccentrics. We just have ne'er-do-wells.
What do you do now, Jamie?
But at the moment, Nell and I are on the committee for the Highland Games. In fact, we are the committee.
Ooh, there's a job for you now. 3 light days of duty every other year. Between times, he sells souvenir programs at Coronation.
Yeah, you do have the light touch there, Desmond. Well, you seem to have things well in hand, and we have business. The games will go on, of course.
Of course.
Grandfather would have wanted it that way.
Jamie, do you think your grandfather would be the sort of man who would kill himself?
Well, he wasn't the sort.
No, he wasn't.
But what about all the evidence?
What about the evidence that he wasn't the sort?
I'd like to think that he didn't. I was a great disappointment to him. But I really loved that old man.
Mac? Do you think the shot could have come from there?
It's the Crofter's cottage, too far away.
It's a direct line of vision.
Couldn't be the lawn. We'd have seen him from the driveway. Couldn't be the gully. It's an impossible angle.
Well, according to Mr. Ramsey, the MacCready ghost is our prime suspect.
MacCready ghost? Glad Mr. Ramsey isn't staying for dinner. I'd sure hate to hear that dull story again. He is staying for dinner.
Well, he said it was a great story. Of course, he did say it was better on a dark and stormy night.
Maybe we'll get lucky.
Mr. Ramsey's going to tell us some castle ghost stories.
A monster in the lake and a ghost in the castle, some vacation.
In the war against the Sacking, the English Castle Kinross was the headquarters for two clans, the McMillan and the MacCready. The laird of the castle was the great Ian McMillan, and 4 of his 5 lieutenants were McMillans. The 5th one being Fergus MacCready, referred to by some as Fergus the Infamous. Oh, no need for alarm, only lying down. The authorities will restore power presently.
What is presently?
Somewhere between 2 minutes and a week.
Oh, it sounds like home.
On the eve of the Battle of Kinross, Ian and his chieftains galloped over to the castle in order to hide the McMillan treasure. Having done so, they were returning to the battlefield when suddenly Ian noticed that he had but 4 companions.
Fergus.
Aye, indeed. Returning to the castle, they found Fergus hidden in an alcove within the castle walls. If it's walls you love more than honor, raged Ian, then its walls ye shall have. And he and his men began to seal Fergus up into the alcove. As the last heavy stone was emplaced, Fergus rose up and hurled forth his terrible curse. I shall not die. McMillan walls will not outlast MacCready vengeance. And when I break free, woe to the McMillan laird, whoever he be then, for his life shall be forfeit, and so shall the lives of all his kinsfolk, even to their wives and servants. Ian and his chieftains were killed by the Sassenach, and the castle was ransacked. And a feud began between the 2 clans that has lasted for several centuries. Legends die hard in the healing. We see. If I might have a wee drop more of the port. Oh, Mrs. McTaggart. Would you be so kind as to fetch my coat? As for myself, I neither believe in ghosts nor blood feuds, or I'd never have been attorney to the McMillan laird.
You're a MacCready?
Aye. Full-blooded. My grandfather died at 90, and it was his proudest boast that he'd ever spoken to a McMillan. Of course, that's pure Hieland superstition. But still, in my grandfather's honor, and to a spirit free at last, up the MacCready! A magnificent dinner, I thank you kindly. Good night, McMillan.
I'm not nervous.
I'm glad you told me. Ready for bed?
Anytime. Mac, look! I thought this was your Uncle Michael's blood, but look, there's a nick on Bobby's ear. Mac, do you think there was somebody in the room? Do you think he was trying to defend his master, and when he did, do you think there's a connection?
Not quite. A man with a knife kills my uncle, nicks the dog's ear, then cuts himself into 4-inch strips and throws himself out through an archer's slit that wide. Go back to the ghost in the wall or the monster in the lake. Or better yet, come to bed.
Oh, I couldn't sleep with all this going on.
Try it. What is it?
The lights have gone out again.
It's a storm, Mildred.
Now, but listen, there's something in the walls. Listen. Well, it stopped. but I heard scraping, like somebody clawing, but from inside the
You heard
wall.
a ghost story as a power of suggestion.
You heard a ghost story. I heard scraping.
All right, all right. We'll find the noise or the bar.
I'll settle.
You want to go too?
What do you think?
The bar's in the great hall. I am. Be quiet. Mommy! It's ice cold.
Mildred.
Now, I'm partial deaf, you know, but not so deaf as to sleep through this sort of larking about. Oh, out the window. What's that?
Somebody running.
Enright, Commissioner. Well, come on in.
Here, over the drain.
Drain?
Oh, were you expecting this gentleman?
I was just ringing the doorbell.
No, you weren't. The power's off. Huh? Did you see anybody out there?
No, sir, I was looking in, not out.
What are you doing here?
Well, it all started out as a joke.
A joke?
Yeah, well, suddenly it doesn't seem very funny. You see, I never really planned to go to Acapulco. I was always planning to come here and stay with you.
Well, why didn't you?
Well, I thought it'd be very funny if I took a later plane. And that way, you'd be so surprised to see me that you'd be glad to see me.
Well, we're always glad to see you, Sergeant.
Thank you, Mrs. McMillan.
We asked you to come along with us in the first place.
Thank you, too, sir. It's just wonderful being here.
How did you get here? I didn't hear a car.
Well, I rented one at the airport. Well, I was driving on the wrong side and someone ran me up a ditch off the road.
Well, you're here safely now. I bet you're hungry.
The kitchen is closed. Yeah, but the bar's still open.
Mildred.
I suppose you'll be wanting a room. You can have your choice, with or without a ghost. Your breakfast is at 8 o'clock. Oh, go on.
A lot of rules.
Come on, Sergeant.
Glad you're here, Charlie.
It was a great surprise. We'll send a sandwich up here.
Thank you. My car is really in a ditch. I can't...
Well, now, top of the morning to you.
And the rest of the day.
Morning, Sergeant.
What's that?
Porridge.
Oatmeal.
Ugh.
It's traditional, according to Mrs. McTaggart.
Fried eggs and bacon all round. 3 pairs straight up, strips on the side. I mean, who can eat this stuff, right? I beg your pardon. Never mind, I'll take care of it. I thought this was an English-speaking country.
We do have a language barrier, though. The dog. Bobby. He saw it all, and I'm sure he would tell us if he could. Now, come on, Bobby. You were in the room. Who did it? Who did it?
Hello. I'm sorry. You be visitors. I'm Duncan, the gamekeeper, as my father was 40 years before me. At least it was until I gave my notice last week.
I'm Stuart McMillan.
Aye. You're the nephew, then.
That's right.
Aye. You're blood kin. You've a right to the fish in the streams and the birds of the gorse.
This is Mrs. McMillan. Charles Enright.
Well, I just stopped by with some fish for the laird.
The laird's dead.
Did? Shot himself. According to the local police.
Well, why would he? Oh, he was old, sure, but sound of wind and limb.
Indeed he was.
I know it hurt the old man to think his castle couldn't even afford a gamekeeper. And why would he do it? He believed in life. A gamekeeper knows.
You see, the games consist of the traditional field events, plus a couple of Scottish goodies like tossing the caber.
And sword dancing and the heel and fling.
And the piping contest. Don't forget the piping contest now.
That sounds like a big job.
Oh, it
When
is.
does it start?
Well, day after tomorrow, and it's very big. I tell you, Nell and I, we were up until midnight trying to get the thing straightened out. Hey, Thomas, tell me.
Did you get caught in the rainstorm?
Oh, no. Nell did. We were working at my place. Thomas, is that platform all right?
I'll need more than a platform to win, so seeing that Duncan's entered.
Duncan? The ex-gamekeeper?
Aye.
Oh, Duncan's a fine piper. He's won the past 5 contests in a row. Tell me, why'd you call him the ex-gamekeeper?
Well, he quit a few days ago. I thought you knew.
Well, no, nobody told me that.
You know, the stakes aren't holding very well. Did it rain last night?
What?
Well, of course it rained last night. Don't you
I
remember?
went to bed very early. Are you coming to the games, Mac?
You couldn't keep me away.
Us. You couldn't keep us away.
Hey, Gov, can you show us now?
Alfie!
Oh, no, that's quite all right. Really, that I can show you. Mr.
Follinsby. Oh, Follinsby.
Hello.
James Haberdasher, chipping captain. Oh, this is the Mrs. Flo.
Well, how do you do?
I don't suppose you've seen it.
It?
The monster.
Right.
Oh. Not yet.
You see, the best time to see it now, is in the gloaming down by the big rock. I can show you where it is now if you'd like.
Ah, would you?
Well, of course I would. See you later. Press on, troops.
Lovely.
Well, you've seen it all now. The Highland Games every 2 years. And an occasional tourist trying to get a glimpse of the monster. That's about all that keeps this place alive.
Are you coming, Nell?
Uh-huh. Well, goodbye, Mac. Mrs. McMillan. Bye.
See you. English girls have such a lovely complexion.
Peaches and cream.
Charming girl. So gentle.
And such a liar. Well, their stories didn't exactly match on what they were doing last night.
Oh, Sally, they're engaged. How quickly one forgets.
You're right. We didn't always tell the truth when we were engaged.
Mm-hmm.
But we always told the same story.
Mm-hmm. Let's go.
Crofter's cottage? Right.
A widow named Annie Gray lives here. She leases the place for the shooting season. Round and back. Let's go this way.
Nine o'clock. Edge of the block.
Hello.
Howdy, friends. I'm Houston Gorman. I'm the tenant here. And this is Annie Gray, my pretty landlord. Oh,
hello.
Landlady. Say hey to the folks, Annie.
It's nice to see you again, Annie.
Good to see you, Mac.
I'm Stuart McMillan.
Commissioner, San Francisco Police. Proud to make your acquaintance, sir.
How do you do? This is
and
my
this
wife.
must be your beautiful wife. Sally, isn't it? Well, Sally, you welcome to Crofter's Cottage.
Thank you.
Come on over, you folks, and sit a spell.
Thank you.
Of course, we knew you were in town. I tell you, when you've been away from the good old US of A long as I have, why, you know it when folks from God's country land here. No offense, Annie. I tell you, sometimes I get so hungry for the sound of an American voice. Ooh. You got us, Commissioner. We are litter bugs. Annie and I sit down here a lot watching that castle yonder. You know, I try to buy it from your uncle. Hey, it's a shame about him. Fine gentleman.
Uncle Michael wouldn't sell.
Looks like it could reach right out and touch them stones, don't it? Those are mighty powerful binoculars. No, he wouldn't sell, but his grandson will.
Jamie. Are you sure?
Jamie's got expensive tastes.
And an expensive,
Fiancé?
you could call it that. Well, you know what these London girls are like.
Of course, we'll offer him a fair price. So I represent Globe Hotels, Inc. They want to run tours here. 7 glorious days and 6 terrific nights in a Scotch castle.
Scottish.
And you're determined to buy it for Globe Hotels, Inc.?
You just double bet I am. Oh, Commissioner. Are you asking, did I shoot him just because he wouldn't sell and Jamie will?
No. But let me ask you something. Well, you're an expert on rifles, huh?
I'm the best there is.
Would it be possible that the shot that killed my uncle could be fired from here?
No way. It is not only 2,000 yards across the valley with the updrafts and crosswinds, but it's got to go through a 4-inch slit without hitting a wall. Another problem I'd have is, how do I get the fellow to stand right still just inside the slit while I get the shot lined up?
That's a tough shot.
An impossible shot.
Well, somebody solved the problem. No offense.
None taken. He was your uncle. Well, hey, Commissioner, how about joining us for a little grouse hunting tomorrow?
Oh,
You know what a grouse is, don't you, Miss McMillan? That's a pigeon with a live wire ad agency. I tell you, Duncan's coming and Ramsey.
Oh, well, I'll try to make it.
Mac, grouse hunting, that's killing little birds.
Well, that's the idea. Is that a deal?
That's a deal.
Oh.
See you. So long, Annie.
Nice to see you again, Mac.
I think Uncle Michael would like me to go on this hunt.
Commissioner.
Charlie. I'm sorry to disturb you, sir, but Mrs. McTaggart heard some noises downstairs. Sounds like digging to me.
Digging?
Digging?
What's this down here, sir?
This is the oldest part of the castle, as I remember it. They used to call it the keep.
The keep?
Uh-huh.
Oh, how lovely. Where they keep people.
Sure you want to come down here?
If you're down here, you sure ain't gonna find me up there.
It's locked.
Or stuck. We'll never know.
Upstairs. There's someone upstairs.
Not anymore. It was an outside door.
Well, wait for me!
Sorry, sir, he got away. I just can't seem to run on turf. I'm better on asphalt.
The guy was really moving.
Mm-hmm.
Much faster than last night. I wonder why.
Bird down.
Painting your boots blue?
Oh no, I got that painting the judges stand.
Maybe we should separate. Beat down this hill and across the valley. I'll do the left flank.
See you later, Mac.
What we have got to do, Mrs. McMillan, is be logical.
Logical. An old man climbs up here once a week to do the bookkeeping for a castle that can't even afford a gamekeeper. He puts a trivet under his teapot to protect the top of the desk. But the top of the desk is marble. It is not affected by heat. Life is not logical.
Maybe not, but I have a theory. Now, according to my theory, the killer was trapped inside the castle last night.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Witness. The body was here, the rifle here. That door was locked, the window too small to get out of.
Right.
Ballistics has proven that the rifle was the murder weapon, and the powder burns tell us that it was fired at a very close range. Suicide, right?
Right.
Because if it was murder, the murderer would have been trapped right inside this room. Unless
he disappeared through the walls.
That's my theory.
You're kidding.
No, I'm serious. I'm talking about a secret passageway.
You're kidding.
Now, you might have noticed the last time I was in here that I scraped mortar off various parts of the wall.
I was wondering what that was all about.
Well, this morning I went into the village and I talked the custodian into letting me into the school.
And?
And they have a science lab there with some carbon dating equipment. It's pretty primitive and physics really isn't my field, but I made some tests.
And?
The mortar in this section of the wall is 500 years old. Over here, 300 years old. But within the 300-year-old area, the mortar is much more modern.
How much more modern?
Well, I can't really be sure. Maybe 5 years? Maybe only a couple of days.
What are we waiting for?
Right.
Sounded like a firefight.
Are you all right, sir?
I'm in great shape for a man who's been shot at with a rifle.
Rifle? In a grouse area? Are you sure?
I know the sound of a rifle when I hear one, right?
Yeah, that was a rifle. Any deer on this spread?
Enough to attract more than a few hunters. Some of them are very careless.
Careless enough to fire 4 shots at me?
You're lucky you're not on your way to be stuffed and mounted.
Good, nice little to go.
Yeah, well, let's see, that just about does it. Okay, here. Now let's
push it.
See if, yeah, that's good. Yeah, works easy. Hey, it's just like a door.
It's open back there, Sergeant.
Okay, now
It's a passageway.
let me see what's back there. You stay here.
Fat chance.
It's like being inside of a well.
It's like a room, sort of.
I don't see any way that a man can get out of here.
You realize who you found, of course.
Yes, the long-lost Fergus MacCready, and we weren't even looking for it.
Now, it's my theory that the murderer came to this room sometime before your uncle. He opened this secret door, went into the chamber, closed the door behind him, and waited. At last, your uncle came up the stairs. He comes into the room, closes this door, and locking himself into the room. Then the murderer opened the secret door, crept out of the passage, and killed your uncle. Bang! I kill him. I hear the voices. Into the wall.
Yeah, that could work. It's possible.
Charlie?
Yeah.
Would you mortar up the wall now, please? From the inside?
I guess he'd have to have long, thin fingers, wouldn't he?
Never mind, Charlie. Good try.
Well, my theory was good in the abstract. Just wasn't any good in the concrete.
Well, you know what my father always said. First, find your motive. Then you've got your murderer.
Everybody's got a motive. Jamie's the heir. Nell's got Jamie. Ramsey's a MacCready, don't forget that. Houston wants to buy this place, and Annie Graves got Houston. And Duncan quit because no one knows why. Anyone else?
Mrs. McTaggart. Well, I think she had a crush on the old man.
Unrequited love. Oh, I've had enough for the day. Let's call it quits.
Yeah, let's take a ride around the lot.
Good idea.
Mac.
All right.
It doesn't ever get dark in this country.
That's the gloaming.
Well, I think it's just about the most romantic part of the day.
If you like a lot of light.
You didn't used to mind it before we got married.
You think of that time in Candlestick Park?
No, I was thinking of that time in Emeryville in the drive-in movie at 3 in the afternoon. And you told me they had a show in the afternoon.
They did. For the man who came around to check the sound system.
Mac, look! Is that a monster? Is that a real monster?
Oh, yes, she is.
It's gone. Oh, look, tea and scones.
Oh, not for me, thanks. But it was something with enough power to move through the water, well, like a monster.
Could it have been towed by a boat?
No, there was nothing above the surface except those fins, and it was absolutely silent.
Sergeant, it was so quiet you could hear that little carousel over at the games grounds.
Oh, you know what they call that, sir? That is called a side skirt.
But the one you found didn't have one. Wonder why? You know, I've seen something like this somewhere. Not as part of the armor, but separate, used for something. If your Aunt Eleanor gave you one for Christmas...
She wouldn't, darling. She's into modern.
Well, if she did, what would you do with it?
Well, I'd give it to Aunt Louise. Her birthday's in January. She loves useless things.
Part of Fergus' armor missing. That is strange. Perhaps it was stolen. Did you not say there was a break-in recently?
Within the past 5 years, according to Enright.
And now...
But why steal just part of the armor?
Mac.
And here he is to play the tune that caught the judge's ears. Up with the bonnets of Bonnie Dundee by this year's winner, Thomas Sinclair of Glenabbott.
Sinclair? But I thought Duncan was...
Duncan! It was a certainty.
Didn't make the finals. Short of breath he was.
Duncan!
Hi, Mac. You're still taking the high road.
In Scotland.
Let's take a walk.
Good idea.
Oh, Enright.
Excuse me, Commissioner, but there's a fly casting competition over there. I don't want to miss it.
I hope you catch a nice fish.
Bye, Sergeant.
Going very well, Jamie.
Yes, isn't it?
Is that the stand you painted yesterday?
Oh, yes. I did a
Huh?
very good job, too, I think.
No. There's blue paint on your boot. The stand's green.
Oh, well, I must have got that someplace else. Hey, McDougal!
Mac, Nell says they're selling some terrific tweeds. You want to go over and look at them?
Huh?
You want to go over and look at them?
horses on that carousel. I'm just a nut for carousels. I'll see you later.
He'll do anything to get out of shopping. Come on.
Hi, Mac.
What is that?
It's paper tossing.
Well, it looks like he's throwing a telephone pole. Or a tree. Well, as Mildred would say, it'll never replace the roller derby. Yeah.
Sally, are you all right?
You know, in our country, we try to keep to the left.
Ah, very good, Miss McTavish. You're really getting the hang of it.
Tell me more.
Boy, was I lucky. You're saving me from that caber tossing.
Look at Enright. You're not the only one.
Hey, what's the matter with you, Bobby? You gone daft?
Bobby.
Why, thank you, Bobby. I can use all the compliments I can get. Come on, Mac, hurry up. I'm dying for a peek.
You should learn the value of anticipation, lass.
There's a wee duck and daughters, just a wee drop, that's all. There's a wee duck and daughters, before we gang aboard. There's a wee wifey waiting in a wee button bend.
Hello, is my husband in there?
There's a wee duck and daughters, before we gang aboard. There's a wee wifey waiting in a wee button bend. If you can say it's a Bob Rick's moonlit neck, you're all right, you can.
You look fabulous. Turn around, I want to see if your hand is straight.
This is one drafty castle, you know that?
Would you like to borrow some pantyhose?
Would you like the back of me hand?
You look great.
Is my sporting right? It's supposed to be hanging in the center.
Oh, the little purse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put a little lipstick in there. For me.
You know, I think Bobby prefers me as a Scotsman.
Keep your knees together, darling. I know what Bobby doesn't like. Did you see the way he was barking at Ramsey? And I've seen him barking like crazy at Duncan, the gamekeeper.
Oh, Sally, stop waiting for Bobby to solve my uncle's murder. Dogs bark. They also wag their tails. I've seen him do both at Duncan and at Ramsey, among others.
You decent?
Come on in, Mildred.
You call that decent? Go put some pants on.
We've been through that already, Mildred. What's up?
What time is this shindig?
In an hour, and it's not a shindig. It's the traditional turning over of the castle to the new laird, Jamie.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Great Hall is filling with Scotsmen, and Mrs. McTaggart is already passing out the booze.
Then what are you doing up here?
Aren't you amusing?
Tut.
Mrs. McT has never heard of drink coasters. By the time Jamie moves in, there are going to be rings all over that good furniture.
Oh, all that good mahogany. Those old-time lairds should have put their armor on their tabletops instead of on their warriors. You'll work it out, Mildred.
Yeah, well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Sally. Would you find Enright and meet me up in the tower?
Darling, what about the ceremony?
Oh, this time.
Mac?
Huh?
There's something that I've always wanted to know.
What?
What does a Scotsman wear under his kilt?
Later.
Mac?
Sir? Guests are arriving.
Just solved a crime. Crime that happened 300 years ago. Fergus MacCready. And you put me onto it, Sally.
Of course I did. I did.
Mm-hmm. Let's go back 300 years. Remember the legend. The McMillan walled up Fergus MacCready because he'd found him hiding in the castle the night before a battle. Figured him out to be a coward.
But he was really a thief.
Fergus came back to the castle, dug up the treasure, reburied it someplace else. And the secret died in the wall with him. That's why the treasure disappeared.
I put you on to all of that?
Sure. Remember the other day when you wondered why anybody would need a trivet to protect a marble tabletop?
You weren't even there.
Oh, well, I showed it to him. I know you said it wasn't logical, but it seemed logical to me, so I...
The missing piece from Fergus's armor.
Well, how did that get in here?
Uncle Michael. Sometime in the last years, remember the new mortar? Uncle Michael found Fergus. Understood what this meant. Used it as a trivet so he could keep it around.
But why?
Fergus scratched the location of the treasure on it.
Well, why wouldn't Uncle Michael just dig up the treasure?
Well, Jamie, I would think. You can't get rid of a castle in a day, but you certainly can a treasure. And Jamie, being the spendthrift that he was, Uncle Michael wanted to wait and make sure that Jamie was mature enough.
Mac, this doesn't look like the map to a treasure. It says BQ3.
That doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't it?
Mm-mm.
Follow me. When we were down here before, it occurred to me that this floor looks like a chessboard.
Chess? I still don't get it.
Well, Sergeant, each chess square has a name, so you can write the game down. For example, BQ3 would be Black's Queen's third.
The only problem is there are more squares down here than there are on a chessboard, and furthermore, I can't tell which wall's Black's. Now, our digger has already done some testing. I'll bet we can catch him here red-handed tonight.
Suppose he doesn't dig tonight.
That's his last chance. Jamie moves in tomorrow. Besides, he already learned that he can be heard upstairs.
Tonight there'll be a dance band and pipers.
Fire a cannon down here, it'd never be heard upstairs. So, Enright, you and I'll have to wait for him.
Mac, you can't.
Why not?
You're a big part of the ceremony tonight.
I can handle the surveillance, sir. Well, it's dark down here. I have the advantage of surprise. Besides, it's too damp down here for skirts.
All right, Charlie, but be careful. Remember, one of those people upstairs is a murderer.
Good night, Sergeant.
Good night. What a way to spend an evening.
the tartan very well.
Why, thank you.
Oh, he just puts it on and lets it sell itself.
Now.
Want to dance?
Yes, let's.
Ooh, I should warn you about the castle tradition. Never a first dance under this roof between husband and wife.
Far be it from me to go against the castle tradition. Excuse me.
She just made that up. Would you care for a fling?
Beg pardon?
Would you care for a fling?
Oh, you don't fling to this music, only the pipes. But I'd be honored to lead you in a foxtrot. George Macduff.
Sally McMillan. Lead on, Macduff. You know what they say about he who cries enough. You've heard that before.
Many times. Many, many times.
I see Nell is stuck with some big cloud.
Isn't he your husband?
So you're right. I never recognize him when he's dancing with someone else.
Thank you very much, Mrs. McMillan.
Oh, you're very welcome.
May I fetch you something to wet your whistle?
Oh, that'd be nice.
I'll be right back. Meet me by the black wall.
Mrs. McTaggart. Mrs. McTaggart, is there a black wall anywhere about? They all look sort of beige to me.
The black wall, you said? That's not color. It's from chess. The north wall.
Well, what makes the north wall black?
The McMillan who built this place was a hound for chess. Wouldn't he play with the morning sun in his eyes? And always played white. So the south wall of every room is known as the white wall.
Does that mean that the north wall of the keep would...
Wrong, missus. Too many squares for chess in that chamber. It's across from the keep. That's the old chess room.
Thank you, Mrs. McTaggart. You've been very helpful. Man.
Don't interrupt the ceremony.
Jag vet inte sammanlagt.
Maybe they did, Mrs. McTaggart. Thank you. Sergeant! Sergeant! Sergeant Enright! Charlie? Charlie, it's me, Mrs. McMillan. It's okay, it's me. You're looking in the wrong room. It's across the hall. Sergeant! It's the room across the hall, and the north wall is the black wall!
Thanks to the missus, I know where to dig.
Sorry, Sergeant.
I'll take that. Come on. It's rightfully mine. Aye. MacCready died for it and wrote the clue to find it. Aye, I'm a MacCready. I thank you to turn round, Sergeant.
The scepter of the McMillan, strong and straight. All here bear witness that you accept it willingly, with all encumbrances thereto. The last man who carried it with great honor. I wish it and the family name the same good fortune in your hands.
Those present are bound to inform all those in their ken in these mountains that Jamie McMillan is the true and only possessor of all properties, honours, titles, and licenses pertaining to the Laird of Kinross. And henceforth he shall be known as the McMillan. Up the McMillan!
Grabs, you don't it? I get that same funny chill like when they picked Miss America. It's a great show for the hotel.
Excuse me, have you seen my wife?
No.
You can let me go now. You don't need a hostage. They can't catch you now. You didn't quit your job. You got fired when Uncle Michael found you digging for the treasure, right?
You're a smart lass. Now be quiet. I have some hard driving to do.
Any idea where he was heading?
Well, sir, when I came to, I looked out the window and I saw a car going down the lock road very fast.
There's a chance. We could cross it a lot faster than Duncan could go around. Come on.
Ah, there aren't any boats. How'd you know it was Duncan?
He lost the piping contest. Why did he lose? Because he was out of breath.
Oh, he couldn't resist the chance to dig while the castle was empty.
Raced back to the games, met his accomplice.
Accomplice?
Jamie.
What?
Jamie.
What is it? Excuse me.
I need it. You're gonna run it for me. The Lochmoran monster.
Oh, come on now. You don't really believe there is such a...
Rope burns on your hands, blue paint on your shoes from the carousel, mud from near the lock, and I heard the music when I saw the monster.
I don't know anything about
I haven't got time to argue with you. You're gonna run the monster now.
The village needs a monster in order to survive.
What about my wife's survival? Come on. I can cut across the lake a lot faster than they can drive around.
Brother Ben?
You could have killed me.
I can make that kibber sit up and play any lorry. I was only throwing you scare.
And it was you that shot at Mac when he was on the grouse hunt.
Quiet. All we've done is scare folk so far.
Try faster, Duncan.
There's none from the castle can catch us now.
Oh! Water is like ice.
Give Jamie the signal.
If you fall off of this thing, you'll freeze or drown or both.
Give Jamie the signal.
Yes, sir.
We're leaving now, Flo. I've got to be back at the shop Monday morning. So to hell with the bloomin' monster what's too shy to show himself.
It's all a fake, anyhow.
Flo, the lake.
Eh?
Do you see?
Oh, it's a blooming Scot. They'll never believe this in Wormsley Park.
Is gone, Flo?
What's that?
I'll move it.
Ben. Hey, Ben. Ben? Hey, Ben. Ben?
If I told you, you wouldn't believe it. The McMillan treasure.
Yeah, I'm touched. Yeah, and my friends all hope there will be enough here, so they won't be touched for a while. So, thank you, Duncan, for saving me the digging. If my Latin is reliable, these shares assure us of handsome dividends from all those people traveling the Northwest Passage to India. Yeah, through 1819.
There's more in there, Jamie.
Oh, look. It's a necklace. Yeah, modest but lovely. To be worn by the mistress of Castle Kinross.
Hey, you're selling this place to me.
As they say in your country, sir, no way.
Now, just a minute.
Up the McMillan.
It's a happy conclusion for you, McMillans. And as soon as we prepared a legal case against these two for the murder of the laird, you'll get your just revenge.
We ne'er killed the old man. Took his treasure, aye. But we're nae murderers.
I suspect they're right, Mr. Ramsey. A murderer would have dealt more harshly with my wife and Charles Enright. There's no real link between the treasure and my uncle's death. I'd like to propose a toast. Michael McMillan was more than a father to me. It was a rare privilege to know him. And I've not been able to prove, as I'd hoped, that he was murdered. But I would like to propose a toast to this man whose noble life cannot be diminished by the events of a single day. To the late laird, whose death, whose suicide, I will not accept, because it's simply unacceptable. To the late laird,
Come on, Bobby, stay down or I'll never get this fly tied. Well, so I just thought that since the case is solved that, Miss McTavish has taken me to a secret place she knows where we can get in some good night fishing.
just a second. May I? That's it. May I ask you all, Ramsey, Jamie, Houston, join me in the tower room in about 10 minutes? Come on, Bobby. Come on.
Come on, Bobby. Come on.
Thank you for your patience. I am happy to tell you that sometimes the unacceptable is also the untrue. Uncle Michael did not commit suicide. He was murdered. And in front of a witness. The witness, as my wife was the first to sense, was a dog, Bobby. And he's already testified 3 times. First, by barking at you, Duncan. Then at you, Mr. Ramsey. Then at Charles Enright. Or so we thought. Actually, he was barking at a fishhook. show you why. Our murderer took a fish hook and line, which is almost invisible, attached it to a trigger of a preloaded gun before Uncle Michael came into the room, wrapped it around the butt of the rifle, out through the window, threw it up to the parapet above. Then he went up there and waited. Uncle Michael walked to the window, probably when he heard the sound of my voice from the driveway. Uncle Michael! Uncle Michael! One yank to pull the trigger. The second yank, much stronger, to pull the gun off its mounting. Bobby got nicked the first time, trying to capture that instrument that killed his master. Good boy.
But this is all pure speculation.
No, the line left marks at the top of the slit. And my wife and I saw the murderer.
We did?
Late that night. He had to wait till dark to make his escape.
Mac, why would he come back the following night?
He didn't. Remember that first night we saw a man running? Mm-hmm. Then the second night we saw a man running, only faster?
Mm-hmm.
Which puzzled me, because a man escaping always runs at his own top speed, which means that there had to be two men, one each night.
It was me the second time.
Yeah, you were down in the cellar digging. And the first night it was the murderer, who waited up on that roof until Uncle Michael could walk to the window.
But Mac, how would he know when to pull the trigger if he's up on the roof?
Yes, of course. He couldn't see anything from there. Well, you could guess at it, I suppose.
Bad luck, Mac. It was a doozy of a theory while it lasted.
He's right. No way to know if the laird was in his sight.
Right. But what if there were two of them? The murderer up on the roof, and someone out there to signal him when to fire.
Where out there? There's no place with a clear view and cover?
Yes, there is. The Crofter's cottage. Mrs. Gray's place.
Well, but it's too far to fire.
Not too far away to observe. Through mighty powerful binoculars. What was your signal to Houston, Mrs. Gray? Everyone knew that Uncle Michael would never sell this place. But you knew that Jamie would. You had to sell this place to Globe Hotels, didn't you? Living off expenses you'd never earned. Wasn't that it? What were you thinking of, Mrs. Gray, when you stood there and watched the tower, smoked all your cigarettes and waited? Didn't you ever wonder how you could let this con man talk you into killing a laird?
Don't answer him, Annie. It's a trick.
What was your signal, Mrs. Gray? Did you raise an umbrella?
I lowered it. God help me, I lowered it.
Everybody stand right there. I'm really very good with this.
Thank you, Sergeant. You can go fishing now.
Thanks for everything, Mac.
We're really grateful.
You know, it's not going to be the same around here without you. Very, very quiet. The next Highland Games are not for 2 years.
I think the village will get by. I somehow have the feeling that the monster may appear again. Come on, Bobby.
They die hard, monsters.
Of course, Bobby goes with the castle, but if you ever get tired of him, San Francisco can always use another good detective.
We seen him, we did, as plain as radio day.
Yeah.
The Flying Scotchy is, according to the new laird hereabouts, gone forth from his castle to recover his stolen treasure.
We have to get by.
Well, when's the best time to see him?
Any time in the gloaming.
We'll show you the best watching spots.
But you've got to have patience, mind.
And an eye moves light as a breeze through ever. Tall he is, 8 feet tall, I'd say.
A remarkable story.
And devilish handsome he is.
And somehow has the ring of truth.
Thank you.